one, of course.
Lights are low, the curtains rise. Oh, it's time to go. Ooh, yeah. Straight to the chaos, the main event.
Straight to the chaos and the main event. We're here. I'm Dingleberries on Anus, MLH, alongside my esteemed colleagues here. Pro boner attorney Dougie is in the house. What's up, pro boner attorney?
Hey, everybody. How's it going? Wow. Big day today, huh?
Big day today and tomorrow. And of course, we have
today is the coming unhinged spiral day. He's going to be freaking out today because big day for him tomorrow, but a big day for us just to kick back, get the popcorn, milk duds, and soda pop, and just sit back and watch him squirm because he's squirming. He's squirming like a worm.
Yeah. And also with us is our esteemed colleague, Pinche Becky. Becky's in the house. What's up, Becky?
Hi, guys. Apparently, I'm pro ice, and I spit on the Mexican people.
Oh,
Stupid sucks.
Stupid shit. Brenda's really key name at MLH. What's up, everybody in chat? We've got Brandon was first in the house. What's up, Brandon? What's up, Rib Guy? We've got Buttercup, our great mod, in the house. What's up, Buttercup? Nice to have you here, as always. The lovely Southern Yankees in the house. Nice to have you here, Southern Yankee. Thank you for being a Monster Squad member, as always. Faded Joe, same thing, my man. What's up, Faded Joe? Nice to have you here. Barbara Vodapest is in the house. Who else do we got here? Chris on the drums, my dude. The good Sandra's here. She says 24 hours left. We'll be talking about that real soon. TikTok Southern Yankee says. Speaking of that,
La rata cabrones. Sorry, I always have to say that.
We've got a lot of little vignettes for you guys today. It's going to be a fun day. I was a slacker. I didn't get any ads done. I feel so bad. But these people.
Yes, Paige. Will you believe that? I'm pro ice.
What were you saying, Dougie?
I said it's that 49% that makes you lazy.
I'm telling you, man. I was so lazy yesterday while I was running around like a chicken with its head cut off, putting out fires yesterday left and right. Holy shit.
And you had your car in the shop.
I did. Nothing's wrong with the car. I just had to do maintenance in case anybody's wondering.
Well, you wouldn't want the bottom to fall off?
Exactly. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute, Becky. Paige is in the house. Sunshine's in the house. What's up, Sunshine? Nice to have you both here. Brenda Baldoff is in the house. What's up, Brenda? Nice to have the lovely Brenda in the house. Breezy's in the house. Who else do we got? Am I missing anybody? Stinky Cat's in the house. Will there be
a brain fog?
Will there'll be a MVP meltdown today? Yes, there will. Afila's in the house. Lovely Afila. Nice to have you here. Who am I missing? Grab It Hard is in the house.
Grab It Hard?
Yeah, Grab It Hard. Susan P is in the house. What's up, Susan P? Lovely Susan P. Nice to have you here as always. Man Bear Pigs, Dingleberries. Did someone mention berries? Yes, I did. Dingleberries on Anus is my moniker for today. Who else do we have in the hizzy? Did I miss anybody? CBF is in the house, as Becky said. Not gone yet. Papa Cat let me sleep in, she says. Oh, well, that's
Aww.
The lovely Anna from Canada is in the house. What's up, Anna? Nice to have you here as always. And now we're caught up.
That's Anna. I love Anna. You know what? The whole chat, man.
This whole chat is really, really good. Really good.
No, my whole chat. What do you mean your whole chat? My whole chat. They're mine.
I don't like any of them. I'm
Yeah.
switching sides.
Oh, and we rounded out with Denise is in the house. What's up, Denise? Nice to have you.
Denise.
L. Ron Government Lies is in the house. What's up,
Ah, riddle, riddle. There she
Riddles and
is.
Andy? All right, we got a packed house. It looks like, and more people coming on in. But we've got a few special announcements. We've got ads. We've got cartoons. We always
Man,
the
what's going on today?
I don't know. Is this the day before Doomsday, Dougie?
I don't know.
It's
I mean,
weird, man.
and somebody
Was the
like
night
really
before
took
court
the
day,
wrong,
and all through the house, not a creature was staring, not even a dumbass. Hey, I never said I was a poet.
And Laura Lottie's in the house. Dougie, what a spectacular day this is going to be.
Yes, sir.
Today we're going to have a great show. We know he's going to spiral even more, like the emojis that Buttercup's putting in the chat.
Like flushing down the toilet like a turd that he is.
Oh my goodness, there's so much to talk about. But let's start out with a little special community announcement.
Chumley, look at the clock. Time's running out for you. You're going to prison. Tick tock, tick tock. You're going to prison.
So, Chumley, have you given it much thought on what you're gonna do when you go to prison? Yeah, you know, when they lock you in that cage, what are you gonna do in there? Huh. You do realize that, they are waiting for you in there. Yeah, I'd be working out on those hot dogs a lot more if I was you. You know, those hot dogs from Costco, the really long ones. Yeah, that's what you need. Because you really need to get prepared for what's going to happen. And I'm telling you this right now, that when you are in prison, because you are going to prison, you will be there. I hope that during the whole time you're in there, and bad stuff is happening, either to you or around you, and there's no place to run, no place to hide, and you have all the time in the world to be thinking about things. You know, we all know, you'll be thinking about all of us victims. It'll come to that point, and you'll have regret. And you'll wish that you never did the things that you did. Your ego's not going to work well in there, buddy. And oh, by the way, Bubba's, he's waiting for you, and so is Pepper, too. Get them hot dogs ready.
Yeesh. I mean,
Oh,
talk
man.
about creepy, man.
Well, where's
it's
he going?
No, he's doing research for the upcoming movie Blood In, Blood Out Part 2. Dick In, Dick Out. You know? You haven't heard it?
Oh
You haven't
shit!
heard about it? No? No?
I didn't hear they were coming out with the sequel to Blood In, Blood Out with the tagline "Dick In, Dick Out." That makes sense.
Dick In, Dick Out.
That
You
track.
know?
That,
He thinks he's gonna be. He thinks he's gonna be Danny Trejo.
He doesn't have a very big one, so he's not that dangerous. It's not going to hit any vital organs or anything. It's just surface damage, you know. Ow, I got a scratch. What was that? I stabbed you with my peen. Really? That's all you got, dude?
You know, I think it was which one was it? I don't remember if it was the American Me, you know, the poster for American Me. He used that as his click chingadera. What is it called? The
Avatar.
No, you know oh fuck, my brain just left me.
You know what they're going to use him for? They're going to use him for a tattoo needle because that's how big he is. He's good enough for a tattoo needle because that's all.
Don't say needles.
Oh man.
Calling an ink dick.
Oh yeah, but he did use that image, and I questioned him. This is after he might meet David Sanchez in there. He's gonna throw his hot dogs at him. Oh boy, it just hit me.
Yeah, it's
Thumbnail, thank you.
it's okay. Yeah, thumbnail. Yeah. So the funny thing is like there's okay. So yesterday, well, you know what? Let's just get this out of the way. Let's do our words of wisdom, and then we'll do some
We already
talking.
did it. You just
No, we
forgot.
didn't. Son of a
You
bitch.
just forgot.
All right, it's time.
Yeah,
for
we did, MLA. Did
Oh,
you
okay,
forget
well,
already?
I tell you what, we're doing a double dose today.
We already did that too.
All right, who's going first? There's just so much to talk about, y'all. God damn it, CBF. Really? Really, Paige and CBF? I don't even know why I do this show anymore, man.
I love
You
CBS
love
and
it. You know,
Paige.
no wonder you're going first. Holy crap. You want us to read this?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Oh, que la chingada.
Dude, we have to have a serious talk after this show. This
All
is
right,
getting-
CBF, you're exiled. Paige, you're exiled. Sin, you're exiled. No, I'm just kidding. You're not exiled. But anyways,
Damn, you sounded like dumbass for a
I
second there.
I
Are you?
know. God,
Wow.
I'm telling you, Becky. I mean,
You okay?
all right, Longhorn, Foghorn Leghorn is Rib Guy's request. Maybe you'll get off my ass after this, Rib Guy. All right, I'll do it. I'll say, my people, I have about 20 restraining orders all written up. I say, all the paperwork was done in September, okay? I spent a lot of time trying to find addresses of everybody. I wasted my time, but that's okay. That's me wasting time because all I can do is waste time before I go to jail. I pretty much have everyone's address, like I said before. But I ran into an issue, and I already have one civil loss this year in California. If within 3 years you have 6 civil suit losses, you could be ruled a what do they say there? A litigious. That's it. That's right. A litigious. I don't think I'm saying that right because I never say anything right in my entire life. A litigious litigator. All right.
Wow, howdy doody. You did it quite well.
I tried, man. I tried. Becky pays me. CBF says. Fuzzy says MLH is calling. Yeah, I had a moment there, didn't I, Fuzzy? I think. I mean, I am dingleberries on anus today, so it kind of goes with the territory. All right. Who is going?
CBS is not waiting for that check in the mail. She's coming firsthand to pick it up.
All right. She ain't taking any chances, man.
She's like,
All right.
Let's
Who's
go.
gonna be next? Is it gonna be Dougie,
Dougie.
or is it gonna be Pinche Becky?
I said, ooh, show
Let's
me
see.
how to do it.
Oh, Becky, Sin nominated
Okay,
Becky
Lati.
next.
Then remember when I said you were my favorite? I lied.
All right, there you go, Becky.
Ay, Dios mío. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna be here like today. Let me see. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, guys. I need ideas. Come on.
Let's see who the.
A Las Vegas litigant.
No, let's see. Let's do Becky as. Oh, Let's do Becky as Dracula, like the Bela Lugosi Dracula.
No, Sunset Valley girl. Like, oh my God, I can do a Valley girl because I am from California. I'm
All
from
right, Valley
Cali.
Girl. We'll do Valley.
Thank you for that easy one. Like, oh my God, Paige. Did like, oh my God, like I have 20 restraining orders. All written up. Like all the paperwork was like done in September. Okay, okay. Girlfriend, we said okay at the same time. Jinx, double jinx. I spent a lot of time trying to find addresses on everybody. Hello. Like Becca, because I really like to fuck with Becca. Um, and like MLH. Oh, who's Dougie? Oh, who's Dougie? I pretty much have everyone's addresses because I'm like a stalker. Did you say a stalker? Do you were stalking? Oh, that's a stalker. Did you not know that's what a stalker was? Someone that wears stockings. Um, but I ran into an issue, and I'm already have like one civil loss this year because I'm a loser. Loser, loser, double loser, as if get the picture, duh. Uh, this year in California, if within 3 years you have like six civil suit losses, because yes, like I said before, I'm a loser. That is something I am consistent in, is being a loser. Like the big L in your forehead, loser. You could be ruled a litigious. Oh my God, I can't say that word. It's too big. I don't think I'm saying that right. Like agitator, like litigator, alligator. Oh my God, all these words sound the same.
Yes, Becky. Valley Girl. Hey, there's a request that they wanted you to do it as Eeyore, but I think
No.
Since Dougie's going last, Dougie should do it as Eeyore. What do you say, Dougie?
I have a special guest.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, I'm late.
All right. Come on in. Hang on. Sorry, I gotta do some spraying in here. Okay. Go ahead, man. Just go ahead. Hey guys. Well, I'm a little tired today, guys. I had a really long live yesterday, soaked in the hot tub. I still got wrinkles on my scrotum from the water. Anyways, I'll try to do the best I can to read these words of great wisdom from a great man. Okay, here we go. Hey, Gimp, I need that funnel real quick, please. Sorry, guys. I gotta get prepped here. Oh yeah. Just dump it in. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, guys. I'm ready. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Poof and cocaine in the morning. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, I'm not tired now, guys. Woo! Yeah. Wow, man. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I have about 20 restraining orders all written up. Man. Yeah, man. I could do about 50 of them right now. Woohoo! Yeah. All the paperwork was done in September. What month is it now? Yeah. Okay. I spent a lot of time trying to find addresses of everybody. It was hard. I looked all in all the phone books, did all kinds of background checks, spent lots of money, and I'll get very little back in return, but it's okay because it's a win. But I ran into an issue, and I really have a civil loss this year in California, guys. Sorry, man. It's been a rough day yesterday. I was doing a lot of driving, man. Everybody's pissed at me. Everybody's passing me by. They think I drive slow. I don't get it, man. I drive fast. I have a fast car. I don't get it. Anyways, if within 3 years you have 6 civil suit losses, man, I've lost a lot of suits this year. Well, I outgrow them actually. Sorry. Where am I? Oh yeah. You could be ruled as a lactating. I don't think I'm saying that right. Lactating litigator. Yeah. I tend to lactate a lot. People think it's sweat, but really it's not. I'm milking dudes, and when I don't clean it, it starts to stink, and that's that vinegar and regret smell that Becky always says she smells. It's me lactating. Sorry, guys. I gotta go. I'm starting to leak. Oh my god! Oh, God, it stinks in here, guys. Oh.
Lactating?
Damn.
Lactating?
Oh man.
Did he leave any milk behind?
I don't know, man.
He grossed himself out.
I know.
I listened to him.
Oh, man.
Red guy says it's boob butter.
Ringo's rubbing his face on the carpet right now. It's how stinky it is.
Yeah.
You.
In fact, he wants to go outside. I gotta let him out. I'll be right back.
Hey, welcome on in. I hope your mom's tests come out really well today. She's been tested for Parkinson's and other ailments. Hopefully everything comes back good, Melissa, and you can celebrate yourself. Glad to make you laugh a little bit. Paige says with his diabetes, he leaks gelato. Fuck, man. Oh, man. Paige, we lost Dougie. I think he yeah, he'll be back here in a second. But lots to talk about, Becky.
Lots to talk about.
Let's talk about this right here. These words of wisdom. What's up, Sunshine? Sunshine. Every time I see the name Sunshine, it reminds me of a song by The Who called Eminent Front, which is awesome. But Brenda says he lactates buttermilk. Unpasteurized fuzzy says.
No. Dougie did not lose his connection. Dougie went outside to throw up. He grossed out himself so bad.
Hey, Dougie, did you have to go outside to throw up real quick?
Yeah.
It
was bad. Ringo and I were both out there puking. He started eating grass. I started eating grass. Just
Good SP.
Good SP says Frankie got Dougie in a chokehold. Oh man, that's good. All right,
you know what? The cartoonist is gonna have to make a Frankie. He's gonna have to make one where Frankie's beating the shit out of him.
Maybe. Beachcomber says curdled. What's up, Beachcomber? Nice to have you here. Okay, let's talk about
curdles. Wow.
Let's talk about this this little dealio here. These words of wisdom.
This little dildo here.
So September, he says he had all of these RO suits or whatever you're going to call them, RO orders.
Are those ROs that he is doing on people or that people have tried on him? God damn.
That's a good point. Okay, so first of all, Let me break this down. Yes, Eminence Front, CBF. Great song. All right. 20 restraining orders. Do you think he really took the time to put together 20 restraining orders and every little nuance that each person needs does anybody believe that? First of all, let me ask you this, Becky. Do you believe that he actually took the time in September to write 20 restraining orders?
I think maybe his chat took the time.
Do you really think so? In September?
Nah, no, not really. I mean, when does he have time for it? Between, his food blogging, his travel blogging, his mechanic workshop, his house painting. God damn, this motherfucker is busy. How does he have time for 20 restraining orders?
Yeah. So, okay.
I hear an echo.
I did for a second. Now I don't.
How much do restraining orders cost?
I have no idea how much. They're fairly cheap, I would assume, because that's the only thing he's ever
Do they
done.
even charge here in California for that?
Speaking of, before I forget, does anybody remember? Let me quiz chat here. What's up, Liquid Silk? Nice to have you in here as always. Yeah, nah, he got nothing done at Liquid Silk. I agree, Liquid Silk. So before I forget, does anybody in chat remember how much he said it cost to file that lawsuit? I'm quizzing chat right now. What's up, Geek? Nice to have you here.
Quizzing us, you're quizzing chat.
So yeah, everybody.
Big
yeah, Hefe's in chat. What's up, Hefe? Nice to have you here as always. And Fuzzy is here. What's up, Fuzzy? Yes, Liquid Silk hit the nail on the head. $800, he said, is what it costs, right?
Remember that.
I call bullshit, y'all. Now I saw it. Okay, I saw it because everybody can see it. I have to get a screenshot of it, or somebody can send it to me. Liquid Silk, you win our deep admiration because you were very astute. I'll have to think about that, Liquid Silk. It was $800, okay, is what he said. You know what he actually paid for that lawsuit? Spoiler alert, not $800. It was $450.
Yeah, and he pocketed the other half, correct?
Well, no, it's his way of grifting more. So if he tells people that it cost $800, they feel sorry for him and they give him, enough to make $800, right?
And then he pockets the rest.
And then he pockets all of it, you know. So anything above 450, which is what, 350, if my math is correct. Sin says filing fees typically range from $435 to $450. If you cannot afford the fees, a fee waiver can be, which I'm sure he asked for, Sin. I'm sure he asked for a fee waiver. But on the bottom of it, it said $450. So he's full of fucking shit. He's a fucking liar. And go ahead and try to sue me for slander on that one, you fucking grifter.
You piece of
$450 is the most that you paid for that piece of shit lawsuit that's going to get laughed out of court and laughed at by many people.
You're a joke, man.
He is a joke. There is such a thing as having case law, right? You win a case and it becomes a case law. All of the 1A people aspire to get a case law. That way, people I hold some certain people in high regard. Like, there was a case, what was it? Something v. Turner, which was the Batosi's case law, which said that, he did nothing wrong by recording police, right? Play the disclaimer. Oh yeah, let me play the disclaimer here. Ooh, it's like, this one, it really is deserving of the disclaimer, Buttercup. Thanks for the reminder. What's up, Ren? Nice to have you here as well.
I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about me. They can say whatever the fuck they want. You know, say whatever the fuck you want. You want to call me, you know, fucking say. Like, I don't care.
Yeah, I agree, Beachcomber. They don't care because they just want to see what goes on with him, et cetera, et cetera. But he's a big fucking liar. So nobody can say that I'm supporting somebody righteous, right? When you give your money to the fat, bloviated pig, right? The one that speaks all kinds of nonsense, like what we're seeing up on the screen here. His own words, right? Over and over. Letitious. Has anybody ever heard of the word letitious? What the fuck is letitious? It could be a word, but he made that shit up. Okay. But here's the thing. He didn't spend $800. He spent $450 at most, unless he got that waiver, which I'm pretty sure. I mean, he don't even want to spend
everything. If he claims a certain amount he needs, I can guarantee you it's half. He only needs half of that. He's always asks for more so he can pocket money.
Yeah,
that's his MO. That's what he does.
I would have to concur with you, Dougie.
Look at this. Sin says in California, obtaining a domestic violence, elder abuse, or certain workplace violence restraining orders is free with no filing or service fees. So there you go. You know.
Well, let's see. Does he qualify for domestic violence? Maybe if it was the other way around. Elder abuse, I can definitely sue your ass for elder abuse. Or certain workplace violence. Motherfucker, you ain't got no workplace.
Nanny says vexatious litigant is what he was trying to say. He never has the words, does he, Nannies? Ever. So here's the thing, right? If you're going to lie to your audience, which you do on a daily fucking basis, don't fucking present the proof to your lies to your own audience, and especially to all of us that aren't on your side, because we're going to point it out every fucking time. Every time you slip up, Slappy, from here into infinity. See, the question was posed to me, MLH, what happens if this dude gets off? Right? If he walks scot-free or he gets a really sweet plea deal or all this, here's what's going to happen, right? Of course, we're not going to feel good about it because we've been gearing up for this moment for a long time, right? And we all feel like that's the proper thing, is to have him in a fucking jail. And I still think he's going to jail. I don't think he's getting out of this, okay? But let's say by some grace of God miracle, divine intervention, call it what you will, whatever, he makes a deal with the devil, more like it. He gets out, right? And he gets off,
or some mistake that they do on
the devil don't want him,
or something
let's say by some freaking miracle, and at this point it's gonna take a miracle for him to get out of this shit. There isn't going to be a time when I'm not going to be paying attention and pointing out to anybody who will listen about how much of a fucking grifter and liar. Yes, I said it. You're a fucking liar, Scott Hochstetter. You're a fucking liar, and I have no problem saying it full-throatedly. You can clip it out and listen to it over and over and over again. You know why? Because what I'm saying is the fucking truth. And that is but one example of many that I can prove unequivocally through video and audio evidence that you fucking lie, you fucking liar. So what do you guys think about that, Dougie? I'll be right back. Yeah. I gotta do something. I'll be right back.
Ripka, you were right.
Handy J. He's gonna go use the Handy J.
Oh, orale. We can talk all kinds of shit right now, can't we?
Oh man,
about his 49%.
I think it's great that this dude has finally met his match. He's been trying to shake us for a while, and he couldn't shake us. We're going to be right there to the very bitter end. And
we have been pointing out his lies over and over and over again. That has to bother him.
Yeah. So let me get to chat here. He says, Barbara says that my guy doesn't know how to tell the truth. I agree. He doesn't. He can't. Paige says, comment, if he were serious, he'd be in law libraries and talk about using legal search engines, not chat GPT. Oh, but see, that would actually take work, Paige. That would take work. Stinky Cat says litigious or vexatious. Same thing. Yeah, obviously. But look, he can't look right here. Litigious? What the fuck, man? Litigious litigator. What a dumbass he is. Rib Guy with the $5 super says, are you saying he didn't tell the truth? Oh, come on. I just can't swallow that. Like he does full hot dogs like his own video. Oh, you mean like this, Rib Guy? I mean, this is a cartoon, an artist rendition of him chowing down on nice long ones from Costco.
Yeah, the fucking Costco hot dogs are pretty fucking good, man. You get a nice long one, man.
You definitely get nice long ones there.
Damn, I guess he has no gag reflexes, does he?
Yeah. Cinderella's in the chat. What's up, Cinderella? Nice to have
Cinderella.
Let's see. Yes, his lies since the truckers convoy. I saw through him long time ago. It says, it's ridiculous. So that's like when he says he's going to get ROs on certain people, he can try. He most certainly is welcome to try. And I can honestly say that there's nothing on this show, nobody on this show that he would win with, because what has anybody on this panel said that was a lie about him specifically, especially when we use his own words, right? Is he saying that he's been lying all this time?
Yeah.
That's pretty much what he's saying, right? That he's been lying all this time. If he sues any of us or gets an RO on any of us or tries to get an RO, which will fail.
You know what I think?
What?
Okay, first, magic. He tells the truth. He's telling the truth. We need to run in fear. We need to go hire attorneys. He's going to sue all of us. We've done such many things wrong. We're so wrong. Oh, we're so wrong here. We're so wrong. We're in so much trouble.
Oh, I know.
Dang, maybe I shouldn't go to court tomorrow. He might serve me.
I know, Becky. Geek says he has to have something to put in the binders. Exactly.
I got one of his binders right here. He left it. You want me to open it up?
Oh yeah. What does it say?
Okay.
What does it say?
Here it is. It's a white binder. It's an Avery binder made in Mexico.
That's interesting. Made in Mexico.
Okay, now open it up, and there's some papers in here. I'm turning the first one. I mean, it's a blank page. The second one's a blank page. Third page blank.
That's interesting.
I'm going all the way. I mean, I'm thumbing through this. Oh, on the last page.
Yeah.
In crayon, in yellow crayon.
Yellow crayon. Okay.
It said the letters MLH. There. That must be your file he left behind.
Oh wow, you know.
Got a lot. I mean, there's a lot there, man. All those blank pages, man. It must be a lot of information there.
Well, he has my real name. I mean, he did say my real name on one of his streams. I mean, maybe he did the homework. Do you really know where I live?
And we all know that he researched me, my family, my fucking ancestors and shit.
Becky, he didn't research. Becky, he did not research. He had others do research. He's too lazy to do anything. He has everybody else.
Sandra. Fuck Sandra.
He's too busy in there in the RV doing handy J's rather than.
I wonder how much he charged for a handy J.
I don't know.
CBF.
I'm sure that rabbit pelts have a lot to say about that.
CBF says litigious. What is he, a goth porn guy? I agree, man. What's up, Phoenix Book Girl? Nice to have you here. Tracy Murphy in the house. What's up, Tracy Murphy? Nice to have you here as well. What court?
Let me answer Goodest Piece question.
Yeah,
It's across the street over from the city hall. I can't remember the name of the courthouse. It's the criminal courthouse. Um, it is in on let's see, room 139, which is up in the 15th floor. When you exit the elevators, kindly make a right. It's at the end of the hallway.
Oh, okay.
That's where it will be.
That there you go, good. I was just about ready to get to that. Paige says definitely a guy who's got a Folsom Street booth. Exactly, Paige.
You know where he'll soon be though?
Hmm.
He'll be down the hall where the cages are
Yeah,
when they find you guilty in court. Yeah.
Fuzzy
Waiting
says
transportation to the, to prison. Yeah, that's where he's gonna be.
You guys should have seen him when an inmate was let out for his arraignment, and it was this big, huge guy. I mean, he was doing the judge told him to review the California Code of blah 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 blah. When he saw him come out, he looked up, his eyes widen, and he looked back down again. That shit was funny as fuck.
Man, his eyes are going to be really wide when he gets into prison, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like eyes wide open.
Yeah. Eyes Wide Shut. Ooh, has anybody seen that movie?
Like Becky said,
That's the one I'm referring to.
Yeah, Fuzzy says crayons and sheet protectors. Exactly. Rib Guy with another $5 super chat says, I promise my folder is bigger than his. The judge is gonna be overwhelmed. Well, we hope.
Oh yeah. See, he thinks that we're just, this is all we do. This is all that's going on here.
Yeah.
You're dumbass.
Ren says I saw someone was
more than that.
Yeah. Ren says I saw someone was researching Ashley. Oh, well, I'm sure they're gonna find lots in over there, I mean, come on, man.
Why the fuck do they now need to mess with that girl, man? This is what I tell you.
Is it
people do absolutely nothing to this fucking man, and he has to go out there and keep fucking with people?
Is it possible? There's a question from good Sandra here. Is it possible they could slappy cuffs tomorrow? There's about a one.
No, I don't think so.
Hold on, there is a chance. There's a slight chance, and I'll tell you how. It's a 1 to 5% chance. The 1 to 5% chance is he comes up with he agrees to a plea deal, and they immediately remand him for sentencing. That's the tiny, but I would not count on that at all. Okay. Matter of fact, you can expect a continuance of some sort tomorrow, whether he pulls out the last card he has in his deck, the I'm going to get a lawyer now card, which probably isn't a good card for him to pull at this point, to be honest with y'all. Like he's in a corner. He's in a corner, and watch, you're going to see it tonight. He went live now, so I'm sure he's going to.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
Of course he did.
Why do you think he goes live when you do? Is it because he doesn't want maybe like all of the grannies over there listening to your truth?
No, because his grannies are very loyal. No, the reason Dougie pointed out this reason last show, I believe. The reason is because he doesn't want to hear what we have to say, and he can't help himself from listening.
A distraction. Yeah.
A distraction. So the only way that he can not watch us live when we're on is for he himself to go live. So that's why. And Drifter War said it. He's like, he's a dumbass. We here in the audience, right? The chatters and subscribers can watch two things at the same time.
Because he's a dumbass. We know he's a dumbass.
Paige says, question, what's the chance of another continuance? I give that a 25 to 40% chance, Paige, of another continuance. I actually think more towards 50 to 60%, actually, and thinking about it. So don't fret if there's another continuance tomorrow. It's just more fucking posturing on his part. I actually do expect a plea deal to be offered. and
Mm-hmm.
I fully expect him not to take it because it's not going to be to his liking. It's going to include.
Well, he would be bound down to Scientology if that wasn't what's really in play here. Because remember, he's going up against the Church of Scientology. Does that mean that if he takes a plea deal, he's agreeing with Scientology and what they're going to ask of him?
Yeah,
Is that what that means?
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So A, that's true, Becky, but B, um, he he knows something because he keeps talking about a plea deal, right? So I'm pretty sure that they've been talking about a plea deal, or at least the DA has teased a plea deal, right?
Yeah,
Behind the
just because
scenes,
the judge. Yeah, I think
because
so.
yeah, because the judge really the judge wants this thing done and over with. The judge doesn't want it to even go to trial, so Nanny says, nah, he's not getting another, gonna get another continue. There is a good strong possibility he doesn't, Nanny's, but I know of at least two ways that he definitely could get a continuances. Now,
But
he's
we
not
don't talk about that because you don't want to help
I'm
him.
not helping him, Becky, at all. But I do think that the one surefire way is for him to say that he's going to get a lawyer. That's the only way that he's going to get a continuance. I think tomorrow there's a good possibility. I think I'm with Becky now. I think there's a good possibility that there's going to be a trial date set tomorrow, and that would be ours. Marth Marang is in the house. What's up, Marth?
Would he
Nice.
go with a public defender? Would he go with a private, I don't know, a criminal attorney that actually knows what they're doing?
Nanny says, I predict the judge is going to be very annoyed that he hasn't connected with the investigator yet. Oh, he said he's connected with the
Oh,
investigator, but not for anything to do with court, Nannies. So
mm-mm, mm-mm,
he wanted to use the investigator to go after people like Becky and myself. That's what he
mm-hmm.
wanted, but he didn't get his way. The investigator won't do that. Rib Guy says, I will note the DA has more videos of him violating the judge's order, most of the violations since the judge made the order, all in a nice little package. Well, hopefully that will mean that breaks the conditions of his bond, and then he's just going to have to wait in jail till he goes to trial or whatever happens. Rib Guy, that actually would be another way of him being placed in cuffs and remanded there. No more continuances on the misdemeanors. Yeah, the misdemeanors are going to be pretty much litigated tomorrow. I'm pretty sure the felonies is what we're worried about. I don't care about the misdemeanors. There's not going to be any real jail time, in my opinion. I don't think nobody should ever worry about those misdemeanors. Whatever happens is just kind of added gravy to everything else. Okay.
Oh, sunshine, an STD.
He said he just said on his live that he just talked to the investigator last night, and the investigator is going to file an SDT, more like an STD, like
STD.
I don't even know what that means. Sunshine and SDT. I mean, connected about his misdemeanor case. He's already wasted the court's time. Yeah. The misdemeanors are over tomorrow. Nannies, one way or the other. We'll know more on that. He might take a plea deal on that one for sure. I don't know. I think it's a 50-50 shot that he gets offered a plea deal on the felonies, but I know for a fact it's not going to be one that he accepts or agrees to, because it's going to include jail time and extensive probation, and hopefully a social media ban, which I think would be the ultimate fucking hurt to him. That to me would hurt him more than anything. SDT. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, socials ban would be really, really cool. All right. So anybody have anything else on these words of wisdom here before we move on? I gotta there's something else to look forward to for Slappy here. Well, that of course is jail. And you guys have anything else on the words of wisdom as far as like
No,
vexation
those
or
are not words of wisdom.
yeah,
Those are words of pendejos.
they're definitely words of pen. Dougie, any thoughts on the words of wisdom there, or can we move on?
He's
Okay.
just a dumbass.
He is a dumbass. And this is something else he's got to look forward to.
Murders, staff assaults, and use of force incidents. This is what often occurs inside the dangerous prisons of California. In a span of just 24 hours, 2 inmates would be dead at California State Prison Sacramento. On April 30th at 11:39 p.m., staff found Edward Bergman unresponsive in his cell. Suffering from stab wounds, he was pronounced dead. At 12:08 a.m., Taylor Cervantes is suspected in the attack. Both Bergman and Cervantes are murderers, serving life sentences. Later in the day, correctional staff observed Mario Rushing choking another inmate. Officers would issue verbal orders, then deploy chemical agents. After those efforts failed and the victim was losing consciousness, they opened fire with their Mini 14 rifles, killing Rushing. Rushing was also serving a life sentence for murder. California is well known for its dangerous state prisons, maybe the most unsafe in the country.
Yeah, it's another stark reminder. If he doesn't weasel,
Let me welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West with a dumb ass. Oh, anyways, there goes my rapping career.
I don't think, stick to your day job, Becky. Look, there are. Look. I would not be shocked if he gets a continuance tomorrow, y'all. I would not.
No, I wouldn't either.
Okay. So there's one way. Sin is, Sin and everybody in chat, looking up what an SDT is. I don't know if the judge is going to grant that, though, if that's what they're going after. I mean, they've had plenty of time to gather the evidence that they need. I don't know. It's just a really weird thing. But let's talk about something a little bit on the lighter side, y'all. So I was doing research.
Well,
and I showed Dougie and Becky this earlier. I'm not going to show it on the screen because then I'll get, how he'll do. But you guys got to go. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. It's this. I believe it's the 6:33 mark of an 8-hour crash stream that he had last night, where he's just an idiot. Okay. But at the 6:33 mark, you can watch him, and he's not in the RV. I don't know if he's in the Mustang. I can't quite tell. Somebody in chat, let me know what you think, if that's the Mustang or not. But he's driving, if you can call it that. I think grannies and walkers can walk faster than this motherfucker.
I can fucking run faster than that.
He's been hanging out with the grannies so much that he's driving like them. He's taking on their characteristics. I even heard that he even is suffering from menopause now.
Yeah, right, Dougie. But anyways, so he's I guess I can call it driving on a freeway. Becky seems to think it's you're thinking it's from San Diego to LA, something like that, or
no, from the north down. That's what
from
it
the
is.
north down. Okay, so he's driving from up north down.
What he's doing.
He's driving to LA. He's got to be going near LA because the court date is tomorrow, right? All right.
Yeah.
But but anyways, so he's driving, and I'm noticing, I'm like one after another, like the cars passing him. It didn't matter if it was like a fucking 68 68 Beetle Bug, a fucking 2026 Porsche. It didn't matter. People are passing him.
A construction van.
Yeah, whatever. Everything is passing him
A
up.
bus full of nuns and some school kids at a private school.
Right. So I'm noticing this, right? One after another, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, he's got to be in the RV.
Head in their tour bus.
Right. He's got to be in the RV, right? And I was looking, and I'm like, that's not the RV. That wasn't the RV, Sandra. I don't believe that was the RV that he was in. If it is, then that makes sense, and then this whole thing is just moot. But it didn't look like he was in an RV to me. It looked like he was in a legit car. Whether it was the Mustang.
I had to have been the RV though.
I don't. Was it the RV? Somebody verify. Look, I'm going to take a screen of the.
If it's the RV, then he must have did like put some new windshield wipers, and I don't know, man, because it just looks different.
It doesn't look the same, does it, Dougie?
Yeah, it looks a little different. I'd have to study it more.
Sandra said he checked the oil. Yeah, it has to be the RV. I mean, is he still friends with the Mustang lady? I don't know. I'm asking.
I don't know. Good
it's
question.
hard to keep track. It's hard to keep track because he loses
the granny
so many
of
people.
the month. You know, he runs through them. Every month he has a new granny.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. So that
new
destroys
sugar
my theory.
mama. Because
he was going. He literally was going like 20 miles an hour, and I thought it was funny.
Yeah, but a truck pulling the Titanic was going faster than he.
I know. There was a truck that was towing a big boat. It was a rather large.
It was a sailboat that you go out in the ocean in.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like that sailboat is one that somebody could go around the world in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you see, like, there'll be one or two people and they'll sell. I mean, it's like that size of a sailboat. It's big enough that, I mean, I wouldn't want to do it. But it goes out in the ocean. It's not a lake sailboat. It's an ocean sailboat. And it was going faster than him.
So it makes sense. It makes sense then. Hold on a second. Let me go to the live. I'm not going to put it up on the screen, but hold on. But that just does not look like the RV to me. But oh well. Let me go back to the 6.
Yes, you're right, Tina. The electric had a bedazzled steering wheel.
Yeah, I think it's the RV. He did some work on it, did some facelift. Rather than spending the money to take care of mechanical problems, he just spends money to make it look good.
He was in a hot tub last night, so he got his monthly shower in.
Did they change filters and everything after he got out?
Did they fucking fumigate the place? And
they'd have to shut it down, put the yellow tape, around it.
Right.
Yeah, hazmat.
Hazmat. Oh, speaking of, let's do a little cartoon here, because we got some live look-ins from him in said hot tub here. There we go.
Oh,
Please don't sue me for scarring your brain with thoughts of me naked in your hot tub with you.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, well, I mean, we got a few more of those.
The water's like pea soup. It's so nasty.
Well, I mean, give him a little bit of credit here, Dougie. At least he got in.
I'm worried about artificial dyes in my bathing suit, but not in my hot dogs, Funyuns, or donuts.
Wouldn't the heat mess up the ankle monitor?
I would venture to say so, but apparently he hasn't had trouble with it in the 1 or 2 times he's actually taken a shower, aka went into the hot tub.
Oh well, I guess that makes
disposal.
sense, right? Yeah.
I'm so dumb. I play music so loud, no one can hear what I'm saying.
Well, he should have stopped at "I'm so dumb." I mean, that's pretty much.
How dumb are you, Scott?
Yeah. One more here. Here we go.
I don't understand why Lara calls me toxic.
Hazmat disposal.
Hochstetter, I showered 3 weeks ago.
Just saying, man. All right, let me see. Let me get caught up on chat here. He was at the hot springs, Denise says. He pulled over to change his pants after he got off the highway. What did he shit his pants?
He probably did. No,
Sanders-
probably because he his buns were getting sticky from all that sweat and
Oh, you mean
vinegar and regret.
you mean he had an extra sticky butt, Dougie?
I feel like my butt is like extra sticky from that.
Baby powder, motherfucker. Baby powder. Jesus.
Some kind of powder, man. Come on. Spray yourself with that that
Spray yourself with
Lotramin
some
or something.
underarm deodorant or something.
Yeah, I mean even go
Right.
something, man. Holy shit.
Fucking shellac son of a bitch.
King Charles said he had a bag wrapped around his ankle. Right.
Was there weed in
Yeah,
it?
but I'm talking about the heat, though. I guess. I mean, I understand wrapping it and all that, but I would think that the heat of a hot tub. I don't know. I've never worn an ankle monitor, so
Well,
I don't know.
I don't think
Becky,
so.
the heat from him alone would be enough to set it off. So if his heat and his stench and odors aren't setting off that ankle monitor, I don't
That's
think the heat
true.
from the hot tub's going to do any harm.
Manny says, he uses the jet streams as a bidet. Oh my god.
Ah.
Oh,
And his Jackmaster 5000 action too.
Oh, for the love of God.
he probably puts the
He's
anyway,
pumping the jet.
Hey, I'm getting a word that we've got a special report in from KPL5. Let's check in on KPL5 here. Of course, it's not gonna. Why would it?
I didn't want to watch it anyways.
Hold on. Let me pause this as we wait for that. Oh man, why?
Because it is Disasterpiece theater. Do you not know?
I know.
He was naked in the hot tub.
Hey, Steeler fan.
Was
Are
he
you
naked in
kidding
the
me?
hot tub? You got to be shitting me, man. That's not true. I don't believe that. I don't want to believe that. Please don't ruin my day. with
Could
that.
you imagine coming up on that? You're walking down the trail, nice river and everything, just nice and peaceful.
You see
You're
that?
enjoying it. You're around the corner and you see this fat hunk of crap in a pool where there's hot water, and you get up closer, and this sack of crap is naked. Man, it would ruin everything, the whole trip, everything.
Yeah.
I'd go home. I'd tell my boss, forget it. I don't want to take my vacation money. I don't want to waste my vacation money on my vacation time on that. I'll just come back and go back to work.
Steeler fan says when he went into the hot tub, it formed a tsunami. All right, here's the report from KPO5.
Hello, this is Marcia Meadows with KPL 5 News Radio. We have some breaking news this morning, people, and here's Jack Johnson to tell us all about it. Jack, what's going on out there? Jack, are you there? Hello? Anybody?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was getting a handy, Jay. Hello, this is Jack Johnson with KPL 5 News Radio. We have received a photo from our very own Pinche Becky. She sent it to KPL 5 News Radio. This photo was taken in court. Pinche Becky snuck her phone out. And, well, this is the photo that we got. As we can see right here, Man Bear Pig is being brought down to the ground. It appears that he's receiving the rear naked chokehold, much like he did to Motley Crue. As we see here, these are two bailiffs that are taking him down. According to what Becky said, Pig got very upset in court. He was very angry that things were not going his way. And much like the baby bitch that he is, he acted up in court. When the judge would not give him the extensions that he wanted, he started stomping his feet, yelling, "Wash my face," and blank you, MLH. And that is when he took a swing at one of the bailiffs, as you can see here. And at this point, he is taken down to the ground and arrested, ankle monitor ripped off, handcuffs and leg shackles put on, and hauled back into the cage that he so justly belongs. Back to you, Marcia.
My, oh my, oh my. Some piggies just never learn. I'm telling you, this piggy is so greasy and stinky, I can smell his stench all the way over here. I mean, come on, Chumley. Have you ever heard of taking a bath, using real soap? Actually scrubbing, not just sitting in water or having water splashed on you. Or maybe you're just used to being a filthy pig. You just like wallowing in your stench and your filth. I mean, come on, guys. All we got to do is look at his RV and look how nasty and ugly and stenchy that is. And well, that's just an extension of him. Well, I'm telling you, I got word from Bubba, and he don't like stench or filth. He's going to make sure you're nice and clean when you get to prison, dumbass. Man, this guy don't know nothing. Anyway, this is Marcia Meadows with KPIL 5 News Radio. Have a great day. Ah, damn, that guy he just really irritated me. What a piece of crap. That guy's a piece of crap. What a crap. What a crap he is. Giving Handy J's in prison. That's what he's going to be doing. Handy J, man. He's going to be known as the Handy J Man.
Oh man, I love how Marcia Meadows never knows she's on the air at the end.
She has a hot mic.
Instead of the Candyman song, it'll be the hand.
Oh, Dougie, you gave me a great idea for.
Are you trying to say he was
my idea, dude? I'm going to do the Candyman song, but the Handy J song.
I know, Dougie, but damn it, Dougie, wait till off air, man. That's so good. All right. Sandra says MLH was so shriveled up. Apparently, now if this is true, I don't know if it's true, but apparently you could see his junk on the stream. He went nude into that tub. I'm gonna have to go through it. If that's the case, if that's the case, he can be definitely struck on that one. That video will be taken down. I got it already though, Ben. But holy shit. Yes, that definitely was Ringo. God. Yeah.
Oh.
Sandra says it was shriveled.
Well, are you sure that's what it was? And it wasn't like a little fly floating or a little gnat floating in the. Did you bring out?
Rib Guy says you need to zoom.
You must have been zoomed all the way in.
I don't think you can zoom anymore to capture that little freak of nature.
It was a itsy bitsy teeny weeny.
No, Cinderella says that water must glow in the dark from hazmat. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's do some more cartoons here, man.
I just can't believe that he would go naked. Doing a live.
Please, Dougie! Like anything that asshole does really shocks you anymore.
I know, right? Mater's in the house. What's up, Mater? Nice to meet you.
That one shocks me.
It doesn't shock me.
I know, right? All right, here. Let's look at some more cartoons here.
I don't like my frogs to ribbit, so I cut out all of their voice boxes.
Was he complaining about frogs? Anybody? I don't fucking know. I mean, cartoonist has a awesome
ribbit
sense of humor. Yeah, ribbit. It would be like him to do something like that, though. He's not super kind to animals. That's
no.
All right, here's another.
I'm suing the taco stand for not meeting my high food standards and wasting my legal fund. Shut up and eat your noodles.
Okay.
I mean, maybe it was Kermit the Frog.
It
He's Miss
could
Piggy,
could have been. Well, he is Mr. Piggy.
Yeah.
Scott, a few seconds ago, Melissa says every situation is situational. Oh well, thanks for letting us know. You
Really?
dumb fuck. What is he? The modern day fucking Yogi Berra? Holy shit, man.
I'm here to give you a message. The woods don't claim you as one of ours. What? I don't understand.
Yeah, you wouldn't, dumbass. All right, there's a few more cartoons here for your viewing pleasure. Hope you guys are all having a good time in chat here today.
Skull Crusher. All of us Scientologists use chiropractors. Can you crack my back, then give me a pedicure?
Well, there you go. We
That's
finally got.
really how he thinks is gonna be in jail or in prison.
Oh,
He thinks he's gonna be he's gonna be in a nice sauna. He's gonna be getting pedicures, facials. Oh, he'll be getting facials, all right.
CBF said, "Oh yeah, protein facials most likely." Becky, CBF says, "No matter the size, I'm sure he's proud of it." Ick. Yeah, that's true. Every situation is situational. Oh, God, he's so stupid. Dinner calling. All right, Beachcomber, have a great day. Yes, we will be live tomorrow, or I'll be live tomorrow. Hopefully, these folks. Well, Becky will be at the courthouse with CBF.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's exciting. We'll be peeking in on their stream or streams. I will be here. I'm pretty sure Dougie will be in the house, and we will be doing plea. Oh, and guess what? We got a special guest tomorrow. Dougie Bernie will be in the house tomorrow.
Bernie.
Well, Bernie's going to be there tomorrow. I'll definitely be there then.
Yeah. Stoned is
Forget going live. I'm going with Bernie.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Shut up and eat, loon. Listen, Skull Crusher, it's all about Lee Dundas. Lee Dundas, can't you see it?
Why does he keep bringing up Lee Dundas, man? He's such a dumbass, man. Anything he can to just kind of fucking say some buzzwords to get people riled, man. It's so stupid. He's a dumbass.
Well, he can no longer say that he's saving the children.
Oh, I know, right? Here's another one.
I'm suing McDonald's for making me fat, drugs for making me stupid, and soap for making me not smell.
Dave Harris is in the house. What's up? Have a good day, Dave. Nice to have you in here. And hopefully you have a great day. Brenda says, I spied tweezers on the side of the hot tub. Oh, well, that makes sense, Brenda. That's how he puts his dinghy in the old Jackmasters with the old tweezers. All right, here we go. Here's another one.
That is his Jackmasters, the tweezers.
Exactly.
Snotty Hogstetter, the only tunnel you will find is the tunnel between the courthouse and Men's Central Jail Twin Towers.
Oh, there you go. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Maybe I guess you found the tunnel.
Let's see. Sheila says he said he paid to use the hot tub and was going to get a Swedish massage and pedicure, but it was too expensive. He said he didn't know that he has gained weight due to stress until he read a book. Oh boy.
What?
Yeah,
it took him a book to realize that he gained weight.
It's definitely the stress, Hogstetter. It's definitely the stress. Nanny says hashtag cocktail wiener. Yeah, what?
Well, usually when people are stressed out, don't they usually lose weight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I lost 40 pounds in the last 2 months. So yeah,
when he gets stressed, he just starts like what? Just pigging out, just
stress eating.
Well, let's see. I mean, it looks like he's eating in the courtroom. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why they allow him to eat, but maybe there's a special rule for him.
When you got a bunch of people lined up doing handy J's and you're swallowing that stuff, dude.
Okay,
it'll make
no more.
Dougie. Oh man,
I'm not the one that does it.
That's true. That is true.
I don't do handy J's.
Here we go.
All dogs hate me. They sense evil people.
Order! Order in the court!
That goes back to even Foxy barking at him. If you guys remember, growling, not that's a callback. Cartoonist, great work, cartoonist. There's the cartoons for today. Oh, we have
And that
another.
speaks volumes, you know, of who he is. When a dog doesn't like you, especially a dog that, you know, Foxy seemed to me, you know, all the times that I ever seen
Foxy
him,
is a very sweet dog.
yeah, it just seems like a
Seriously.
happy-go-lucky kind of soul of a dog, right, Becky?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not the type of dog you'd sit there and think he'd be growling and barking at somebody,
Sure was
especially
growling at
somebody
him.
that's staying with them. He, you know, most dogs be like, oh, okay. He definitely, there was a reason why he didn't like Scott. I myself believe that Scott did something to Foxy when Laura
I
wasn't
don't.
around. What
I don't
it
want
was,
to
I don't
believe
know.
that. I
But
don't want to believe that.
I do. I think he tried to hump Foxy. When
Oh, come on, guys. Come on.
I think he either kicked at it, hit it, or something. Was
Okay,
being
okay,
mean,
okay,
teasing
okay,
it, or
okay,
something like
okay.
that.
Yeah.
Is what I think.
Sandra says he bought $30 worth of baklava sweets. Oh well, that tracks. That track. There's your answer, Hogstetter. You're fat because
Mm.
you eat too much. Okay, it's not because you're stressed. That could. I mean, you're definitely stressed because you're going to prison at some point.
I wonder if he stopped by Salving. I wonder if that's where he got the baklava.
Well, I don't know, but yeah, I mean, baklava is very, very rich and very fatty. So you know. All right, let's. We got another special announcements here. Let's. After this and our last ad, we'll do our predictions for tomorrow because tomorrow's going to be interesting. Here's another special announcement, y'all.
Chumley, look at the clock. Time's running out for you. You're going to prison. Tick-tock, tick-tock, you're going to prison.
The inmates in California are running amok. What is transpiring within the California model is not rehabilitation.
Oh shit.
They are failing to address the fact that these are inmates that have had an upbringing, indoctrination into gangs.
Oh shit.
Hopeless in prison is fucking bad, man, let me tell you.
Oh shit.
Prison riots can happen for numerous reasons. The inmates racially segregate themselves.
Oh shit.
That can start a riot, man. Simply walking in somebody else's area.
Oh shit.
They are failing to address the fact that these are inmates that have had an upbringing, indoctrination into gangs.
Oh shit.
New Corcoran, there's a video of the Fresno Bulldogs getting put on a yard.
Oh shit.
They're in their red jumpsuits. There's no correctional officers in sight. Sureños and Norteños start attacking those Fresno Bulldogs, man.
Oh shit.
Start stabbing them in the throat. He almost got decapitated by the cane.
Oh, holy shit.
It's a miracle he didn't die. It left an unsettling feeling in my stomach. Everything they're saying is totally opposite of survival.
Oh shit.
In 2025, the inmates in California are running amok.
Oh, holy shit.
I mean,
Hey, Slappy, you getting a little nervous? Are you afraid that you might be going to prison? Well, you can rest assured you will be going to prison. And I'm telling you something right now. You're no Jack Reacher. You better start pumping iron and working out real fast because you're going in there and they're waiting for you. They have been notified. All right. Get going, Handy J-Man. Get going, Handy J-Man.
more ominous warnings and a special announcement there. I don't think that's too far off, Dougie. I think it's all based on facts. Like
Mm-hmm.
when we bring these things to the forefront here, sometimes they're a little bit more serious, but I mean, he better hope that he gets some type of divine intervention, Becky, because Holy shit, is he in a
not gonna
hole?
be
Oh,
laying
he'll
around.
get divine intervention, but I don't think it's gonna be the divine that he wants.
Yeah. What were you saying, Dougie?
He won't be laying around in a cell doing
I
nothing.
remember him saying that at one point,
Yeah.
Dougie. I personally heard him say that maybe jail was going to be okay, and hey, it's not so bad. You get to lay around and eat 3 meals a day. That was his words, not mine.
Yeah.
I guess he must have watched Martha Stewart, or where they just go and they think they can pick
He's been
crab
watching,
apples and make like apple pie or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
he's been watching much Mayberry. What was that show?
Andy Griffith's show.
Andy Griffin's show, yeah. He's
Yeah,
been
yeah.
watching too much of that. He thinks
Yeah.
that's what it's all going to be like. Just
He thinks they're just gonna, like Otis, how
Yeah,
Otis could just come and go as he wanted and
Yeah.
do whatever he wanted and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It was just like a safe haven for him. I mean, it's a safe haven, just not for him. It's a safe haven for everybody out here,
Yeah.
because like I said, he is a fucking menace to society.
Yeah.
And I love that term for him because it fits him to a T.
Yeah.
Let's get to chat here, and then we got one more ad here. Dougie CBF says, my Dougie says hi.
Oh, thank you.
And now she's getting back to getting dressed. Yeah, get your ass to California, or to California.
She is in California.
I know, LA. I meant.
I know.
Moth Morang says he's going to write his book. Oh yeah, I'm sure that'll be a riveting read.
That'll be a one-page book.
Yeah, it might be more than that. How I avoided getting gangbanged in prison for about 2 seconds.
Oh.
That's going to be his book.
His book will be "Don't Ever Sleep at Night."
That's true.
I do want to say something like on a serious note.
Yes.
Oh my.
Go ahead, Becky. Go ahead, Becky.
It's not just about sexual assault in there. I mean, let's be real. They're not like fucking everybody all over the place.
No.
Okay? That's what I know that a lot of people believe the prison is. Everybody that goes in there is just having a fuck fest. No, that would be one of the issues. The other issues, like I've said before, is him keeping his big mouth closed. The inmates don't go in there and automatically, doing what everybody believes.
No.
That is only reserved for the worst of the worst. And let's be real, he can't even be good at being the worst.
Yeah.
But there are other things that he's gonna have some serious challenges in there. And making friends, people that got your back. Seriously, how does someone like him, if he were to go to whether it's jail or prison, he doesn't know how to work with people. He's going to claim that he's going to be this huge legal scholar and everybody, and he really believes like these inmates are going to be lined up for him to go and do their legal paperwork. It doesn't work that way. You don't just go in there and be like, hi, my name is Scott. Do you want me to do your legal mumbo jumbo for you?
Yeah.
He has to get that one. He has to he has no reputation. He doesn't even have street cred. That guy is going to be in there, and again, whether it's county or whether it's state, he's not going to be able to work with any of the inmates. His ego will not allow it. Any little sign of disrespect, anyone, any little sign of disrespect, and his teeth are gonna get knocked out.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I mean, I think the reason that the grape stuff comes up all the time, Becky, is because I've seen plenty of documentaries and plenty of people on YouTube talk about it, right? That have been in that have been in for years, right? And the reason that this keeps coming up on DT is because if he opens his mouth like he's wont to do, Becky, do you think he's going to shut up in there? He ain't going to shut up. He's going to, his
Yeah,
mouth
but
is going to be,
even the inmates, they have a code of honor.
yeah,
Even the inmates have a code of honor, and
yes.
it is really seriously that is reserved for, again, the worst of the worst.
Well, do you think
And
he's going to be the best of the best in there, Becky?
that's what I mean. He might be getting his teeth knocked out. He might, they might fuck with him, not in the literal sense of the word fuck. But I
Shanking.
mean, no, not even that. I mean, spitting in his food, throwing shit at him, literal shit at him, pissing on him. There are other ways than I'm being serious,
I know you
humiliating
are.
him.
I'm loving it.
But even prisoners have a code, and like, seriously, in all sense of the word, I know that this gets really blown out of proportion, but he's gonna have other issues in there. That's gonna be the least of his problems.
Here's the
A
whole
man
point.
like him cannot stand a little sign of disrespect.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's all that they're gonna be doing in there to him, is
right, right.
disrespecting him.
So here's the whole point of the matter. It's not going to be Club fucking Med in there, okay?
Nope.
Sheila says he was saying the attorney. This is something you and CBF really need to focus on tomorrow at some point, Becky. Whether or not he has his attorney that he paid for way back. You remember when he bragged
Yep.
about? That's something to look for if the attorney is there. Okay, let us know. That's one thing I'm very curious about. But we got a new sponsor. Oh fuck! I just took the sponsor off the screen here.
What?
We got a new sponsor. The sponsor is Viagra. Here we go.
You fucked yourself, and now you're worried. You don't want to get slammed in the slammer. Don't overreact. Grow your own with Viagra. Viagra is clinically proven to help your already non-existent shriveled up innie fall off in order to make room for something far more useful. Your very own minge. With Viagra, your raisins are safe, and you no longer have to worry about that sore ass.
My butt hurts.
Side effects may include getting your shit together, shutting the fuck up, self-awareness, cessation of grifting, uncontrollable articulation, increased attractiveness, getting pranked by Frankie, and a great pair of melons. Don't leave yourself exposed. Ask your doctor if Viagra is right for you.
Nobody was joking about being grape dogs rule. It is serious, but it's something that needs to be talked about because the reality is prison is not fun. That's the whole point. And he thinks it's going to be Club fucking Med in there. Like Becky says, he thinks he's going to be given legal advice, which, by the way, if you represent yourself and you end up in prison, how many of those prisoners are going to be, really willing to take your legal advice? Am I wrong, Becky? You don't think everybody inside prison hasn't already been to the law library in there and learned about their specific cases and other people's cases? There are people way more advanced, and there might be even some lawyers in there, Becky, that have gotten their law degree. I mean, you are allowed to get educated in there. I mean, that is something that you can do while you're in there. And I'm sure that there are more than a few lawyers in there.
They're not going to listen to a 3-card Monty scamming piece of shit give them legal advice.
100%. 100%. So that's what today is about, is getting ready for tomorrow. Now tomorrow is another just run of the mill. What do they call it? Pre-trial
Hearing,
hearing, right?
pre-trial hearing. Yeah.
Right. So I want to know from you guys what are you expecting tomorrow? I'll start with you, Becky. What do you think is going to happen tomorrow?
Well, I think the LAPD officer, the one that wasn't turning in the body cam or whatever, is yeah, they're gonna be. The judge is gonna order them to attend. So tomorrow might be slightly lengthier because the judge did want the LAPD to show up and I guess explain why the body cam that he has requested hasn't been turned in. That leads me to believe that there are going to be some rulings on there tomorrow. It's not just going to be because if they do show up, getting them there, continuance. I don't think there's going to be a continuance. I do believe there's going to be either the plea deal, if he gets the plea deal, or court, what the date set up.
So let me ask you this, Becky. I don't know the
Mhm.
answer. Maybe somebody in chat can help me. If a plea deal is offered tomorrow, does he have to take it right then and there, or is there like a certain time frame? Like, in other words, will the judge say, "Okay, you got a day to think about that, or 2 days, or 3 days, or
What I
what?"
would imagine that he and the DA would have to discuss it prior to going in. And I mean, again, I and you guys, please forgive me because I know nothing about
Well, oh,
these
that's true.
proceedings.
So maybe they could have already negotiated it before and
I
going
mean,
in.
if there's one that's going to be offered, I would imagine that today, maybe tomorrow, even before the court hearing, that they would have at least discussed it.
Because
If there is one, I
yeah,
have a feeling that again, because the judge was like, "Is there a plea deal?" and the DA said, "No, not yet," but I guess I can whip something up. Um,
so
there has to be an offer at least to appease the judge, whether
yeah.
it's something that he's going to want to take. Because remember, again, he's supposedly going against the Church of Scientology. Um, what is Moxon and Jennifer and they're there at every freaking hearing. So I'm sure that they're gonna want to have a say prior to any plea deals.
This definitely reeks of a little bit of Scientology influence. That's why I think
Hmm.
if a plea deal is offered, I don't think it's going to be to his liking at all.
And then that means that he's gonna have to bow down to Scientology because that's what he's claiming he's fighting against. That means he's going to have to bow down to Scientology. Is he
This
willing to do that?
This is another good point, Becky, and I think this needs to be hammered home from now until forever. If he does end up taking a plea deal, and let's say it's a sweet plea deal, right? I don't give a fuck what it is. If he takes a
Yep.
plea deal and he pleads guilty to something, that's the point that needs to be brought up every time we're on this show and everywhere he goes is he took a plea deal and he pled guilty to whatever fucking charges that they're making him
He
plead.
bowed down to
He
Scientology, something that he claimed he would never do.
He caved to Scientology. That's
Now,
ex-
what would Scientology, let's see, what would Scientology want from this? A permanent ban against Dumbass and any other organizations? Is that possible? Is it, a permanent ban where he cannot go and no longer so-called protest the Church of Scientology? Are they going to require for that piece of shit RV and for him to take down all the Scientology crap? Um, he's going to have to bow down to Scientology in essence if he takes a plea deal, if the plea deal is even something that he's willing to entertain.
I just think,
That means that Moxon and Jennifer
yeah,
beat his ass.
I think this, Becky. I think there's a reason he's been conditioning his audience, talking
Mm-hmm.
talking about plea deal.
Yep. So it won't come up as a surprise.
Yeah, so that way when he does take a plea deal, if one is offered, like I said, nobody knows, right? But I happen to believe that one will be offered, but I don't think it's one that he can accept, Becky. I don't think it's something that he's going to want. Like, it'll be something in the realm of 2 years and 5 years probation and maybe a social media ban. That to me, the prison time would be important, but just as important would be a social media ban, whether it's 1 or 2 years. You know what I
Well,
mean?
is that something that they're able to actually tell him no social media?
Yes, they can actually, as part of his probation, they could say no social
Hmm.
media. And if he gets on and he starts ranting about anything, or even being on social media, it could be a total social media ban for a year or two. They can do that, and it's not contrary to what people believe. That's not an anti First Amendment thing. That's your punishment, right? That's
No,
part of it.
I get it. I get it. I just has there been any case law on that? Has there actually been someone
There,
again,
there is
I'm
yes,
very stupid when it comes to this, so I
there's
don't know.
there's precedence for it, Becky, but
Okay.
but I always wondered about that as a 1A guy, right?
Yeah.
But no, there's case law, but there's also people that have had that mandated, right? Because they've been so toxic
Uh-huh.
on social media, they've
True.
caused too many people to harm, just like Slappy has. But nobody. Here's the thing: nobody has challenged it. Um, the opposite, like challenge their sentence, right?
Hmm.
So in other words, if somebody got a social media ban for a year or two, they haven't like they've just accepted their
Well, I
fate.
would imagine that the being in prison for 5 years would deter them from challenging it.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Sheila,
he has options. He can't say Rip Guy, he can't say Tanya, and yet he's done it.
right,
You
right.
know, will he be able to stay off of social media? Is he gonna
Oh,
make any stock accounts? Is he going to, how are they going to enforce it? I mean, all these questions are just popping up in my head
well,
right
I know
now.
how they're going to enforce it. Somebody is going to tell them that he's been fucking you up. That's how
Yeah,
it's
I guess
gonna
they
be
could check
enforced.
his phone. I don't know. I mean, I
Uh,
think that would be if
Well,
there
he
was
takes
to
extra
be an
toll.
alternate, if there was to be an alternate to him going to jail, prison, I mean, that would be about as good as we would love it, because all we have really been saying is, at least I did from the very beginning, was, why do you keep doing this to people? Just fucking
and
move on with your life and keep doing what become a fucking travel blogger.
yeah,
Go and look at all the fucking missions, whatever it may be. And he can't
become
do that.
right. Become something is what you're saying, Becky. Let me get to Chad.
Yes.
Let me get to Chad, and then I'll get Dougie's prediction here in just a second. Sheila says he has already been offered a plea before this hearing. It's the way it's done before in California. I don't think he's been offered a plea deal. Maybe he has.
No, no. Well, maybe now, but the DA very clearly said no.
Yeah, yeah. Someone like him can't not be on social media. Mandy says, "Welcome on in, Mandy." Tracy Murphy says, "Becky, you're not stupid. We may be
Ah,
ignorant about a
thank you.
subject, but that doesn't mean make us stupid. I've learned so much from you." I agree.
Oh,
None of
thank
us
you.
are stupid here, right? We may have been wrong a time or two on some things, but none of us are dumb. Chris says, "Becky, yes, you can get a judgment that bans you on social media." Brandon
Mm.
Nixon, who was convicted of making criminal threats against law enforcement officers via Facebook after posting threatening messages and images targeting police. Nixon was convicted. And yeah, so
Okay.
Dougie,
Thank you.
your predictions for tomorrow.
I think it's going to be much the same as the other court hearings we've been seeing.
So another continuance, you're thinking,
Yep.
Dougie?
Yep.
Yeah. He was convicted of a felony under California law, felony under, yeah. Chris says. So
Ah, gotcha. Thank you, Chris, on the drums.
yeah, Chris is bringing facts as well. Here's my prediction. I think I'm leaning slightly towards what Becky is saying. I think either they're going to agree to a plea deal, which I don't see how he can accept a plea deal because it's not going to be nice. Because I know the DA has the goods. We all know the DA has the goods, and
Mm-hmm.
he's prepared to go to trial. You know, they don't like to go to trial. They would much prefer. But I think also Becky hit a good point too. Scientology is involved in this, so there's literally billions of dollars backing whatever outcome comes here. So maybe the DA talked with Moxon and Jennifer to, come up with some sort of solution that they can avoid going to court. But I don't see how he doesn't agree to at least some jail time, some probation, and I did hear him say, so if he accepts any deal, here's another, okay, okay, censored chat. Are you ready, censored chat? Here's another lie he's told to you guys. He said he will not accept a plea deal that includes probation. So if there's any type of probation in that plea deal, then he's lied to you once again. What more do you need? Do you
Well,
understand?
because then that means he wouldn't be able to smoke his weed, right? That means
Right?
he's gonna
Because they
get drug
drug test you.
tested. That
Mhm.
means that if he gets, that means, does that mean that he would have to remain in California, or can he go somewhere else and with the probation?
Oh, well,
Uh,
he would have to ask permission to leave California, Becky.
okay. Does he want to maintain? Does he want to stay in California? God knows. Please get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about him actually accepting a plea deal. Again, like, his ego would probably not allow him again to fold in his eyes against the church, up against the Church of Scientology. Now, if I have this correct, they are not, it's not like Scott against Scientology. Aren't they considered the victim?
Yeah.
It's a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. The answer is yes. Absolutely. They are. Now, I hate to say it because I'm not a Scientology fan, but yes, they are 100% a victim in this case. So they do have some say in what goes on. And also, here's another thing. The plea deal has to go through the judge. The judge could look at it and say,
Hmm.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
I'm not accepting this plea deal. Right.
Hmm.
CPF says,
I
isn't he?
doubt it if he would do that though, because
Well,
he just wants this shit off his desk already.
if it's a sweetheart plea deal and he's annoyed enough and there's a little bit of money flowing in from Scientology, I could see a judge saying, no. Let's see.
I don't think the judge. I don't know. I don't think the judge would be like, okay, where's my yellow envelope?
Are you serious, Becky? You don't think that those judges take fucking yellow
I
envelopes all the
know.
time?
Yes, I know. I know. I'm
You,
naive, but I
you,
still
you
believe
of
in
all
good people.
people, you of all people should know better, Becky. These
Well,
fucking
I think
judges.
it's more of a, I don't think it's more of a here, let me have the payout. I think it's more of California being so relaxed when it comes to criminals. You know, in those cases where law enforcement actually do their job, the does their job, then we got these judges that are so damn, here, let's give him an extra, a chance for him to fuck up again. So I don't think it would be, I don't know. Again, I think I'm still very naive, and I would think it would be more of a,
It's so
um,
weird, Becky. You. On one hand, you think that California is so lax on
yeah,
criminal,
they are.
but yet you don't think that there's that much corruption in lawyers and judges over there. Like those.
I still want to believe in the justice system. It's not that I don't believe that they cannot be corrupt. It's just that a little piece of me still wants to believe in the justice system, as crooked as it is. And, this judge seems to be fairly reasonable. It's not like he's giving everything to Scott or he's taking everything away from Scott.
No.
He seems to be doing, he seems to be judging correctly.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's being fair, and he has to be fair with Scott, because if it does go to trial, remember, there's a possibility this thing could go to trial, right? There's a more than reasonable chance that this could go to trial. I mean, he doesn't want any fucking grounds for appeal. So he's granting certain things to Scott. He's denying certain things that are absolutely ridiculous, and no appeals court would fault him in what he's doing. That's all he's doing. It's not a matter of being fair or not. It's a matter.
I understand that. Yeah.
It's a matter of him being covering.
I do believe that, because he has, he has kind of helped Scott along the way so that the hearings can continue. He has done that. No, he's not on probation. Well, is he on probation still? I thought his probation ended, Club Brain Fog. But I just don't know. Like I said, I that little part of me still wants to believe a little bit in the justice system and think that science. But then, shut up, Becky. Just shut up.
Mater says you represent yourself in court. I don't think you can appeal. You can absolutely appeal, Mater. Absolutely, you can appeal. It doesn't matter. You get the same rights as I guess a sovereign as you do a person that's represented. You absolutely can appeal. But let me get caught up on some of these things. Chris on the drums says, remember Scientology's fair game practice written by LRH to ruin someone utterly. Yeah, I mean, so that's what's going on here. They're not going to stop until they get at least their pound of flesh and more. But will the city have to approve the deal because of him using the seal on the planners? Well, the DA is considered the city, Breezy. So any plea deal would be, I mean, that's what I'm saying. The judge doesn't have to approve a plea deal. The judge could say, no, I'm not approving this. This is too much of a sweetheart deal, or this is way too harsh. Does this guy really know what's going on? So that's what a judge is there for, to make sure everything is fair. But I think in this case, it's tilted the other way. Somebody on Reddit saying, what a brilliant thing that Chumley's doing by representing himself. He's just, delaying, much like the man who yells at clouds did, and it was a brilliant move. Is it really that brilliant? I mean, we'll see. We'll see when the end comes, whether that's tomorrow or the near future. I mean, tomorrow could be it. I'll be honest with you guys. Tomorrow could be it. And we could be doing a post-mortem on Friday saying what a fucking dumb deal that was. Or we could say he got what he deserved. Fuck him. And let's start the celebration. That's what I'm saying.
And I'm going to be doing the recap at 6 with Scooter Mom as well. So, I always hop on with you, and then I go over with Scooter Mom, where two of us that know very little about the law try to figure it out.
CBF says, MLH, you are as pessimistic as Becky is as hopeful. Yeah, I'm not pessimistic, CBF. I see things the way that they kind of should be seen, and especially in this case.
Oh, wait a minute. They should be seen by who? My eyes are different than yours.
By everybody, Becky, because the evidence is stacked against Chumley. The evidence is up to the fucking ceiling on Chumley, plus all the mistakes that he's made as his own fucking lawyer up to this point. If I was a lawyer, I wouldn't even offer a plea deal. I would take this is a slam dunk win for the DA. There is only the most incompetent of DAs could screw up this one. So unless, like you said, the judge is getting irritated and just wants to get this one off the docket, which is absolutely the wrong way you should think about the justice system, then I think, yeah, absolutely. If I was a DA and I wanted to put a feather in my cap of something that is as slam dunk as it could possibly get, and I definitely would take my chances with the jury, this case is textbook for how to win in court. So if you're a DA and you want another notch in your belt, another feather in your cap, this is the type of case you look at
I
the
would think of it more of if you want to be on Scientology's good side versus, I mean, again, what exactly is Scott? You know, he's not like he's this master genius and, he's
you know what
horrible.
is
Yes, he is.
you know
But
what you know what Scott is? I'll answer that question, Becky. You know what Scott is? Scott is an example. Scott is an example of what Scientology can do if this goes their way. I don't like
I think that,
ruining
yeah, I think
Scientology.
that's, and that, you see, that leaves me with that icky feeling of, goddamn, Scientology once again getting their way. However, I also have to remember that Scientology is not the one that got, in a chokehold. It was Motley Crue, right? So is Motley Crue willing to let it go?
No, I
Because
don't think so. He showed up. That says
he
to me,
showed up. Yes, he
why would
did,
he
and he
want
showed up. It seemed very prepared. I'm
Right.
just, I'm being in the courtroom and seeing these little things here and there. Um, Again, you know, is the DA trying to appease Scientology? Then we also have to remember the flyers with the LA seal.
Right.
Yesterday he was talking about 422.6 being a misdemeanor.
Yeah.
It was a wobbler. They can go either way. I was in the courtroom when they said it was going to wobble on the side of a felony.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I see. Let's see what could possibly go his way. The judge is getting already tired. He probably thinks like, come on guys, what are we doing here? Let's get this fucking show on the road. Offer him something, get it off my desk. That's where I see it going his way. Where I don't see it going his way is him bowing down to Scientology, because all this big hoopla, I'm going up against the church, and now the church got you by the ball.
So that's
Are
interesting.
you?
Becky. That's an interesting way of looking at it, and that's the way his chat should look at it. Do you really believe in him, censored chat? Do you really believe in him? Because if you really believe in him, you will understand he won't bow to Scientology. He won't take that plea deal because any plea deal is an admission that you bow to Scientology, right? Remember what I say, everybody. And this is, I will say on this channel till the day I die. If you are not guilty of a crime, if you truly believe you are not guilty, if you're not guilty, then you don't ever, and I mean ever, take a plea deal. There's never a time if you are innocent that you take a plea deal. And I know people will argue, well, he was looking at 20 years, so he took a plea deal to give him probation. No, 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 no. You just admitted guilt there. If you are 100% in your heart of hearts know that you didn't do the crime, then you don't take a chance of doing the time. You take it all the way. And if you get convicted, well, then you got convicted, but at least you stood up for your convictions and in your heart of heart that you're innocent. Chris says, Becky, I can almost assure you Scientology. I can almost assure you Scientology paid a visit to Motley Crue and coerced him into talking to the LAPD to have his assault become a charge.
I believe that.
Stinky says he's not going to win against Scientology or the assault charge. He's going to end up with something that won't be good for. I agree, Stinky. That's where I'm leaning. 2 years to 6 is what I'm saying for tomorrow. But
And if he pleads guilty, let's say he pleads guilty to whatever it may be, right? So now, I guess if he's on probation and he fucks up, which let's face it, it tends to be a fuck up.
Yeah.
That means that now he can be remanded and now he has to do the full whatever years it may be. Is he going to be able to do that? He only thinks 5 minutes ahead of him. That man cannot. He just can't. He can't. He gets in his own way.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, I would say, fuck yeah, let's go all the way through, because one, again, he's gonna have to bow down to Scientology. Two, if he fucks up, it's a very real possibility that Scientology is gonna say, look, we gave him a chance, or the DA is gonna say, look, we gave him a chance, and look what he did. He fucked up. Get your ass in there.
Mm-hmm.
So because now he has admitted guilt, right?
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. All right, let's do our final thoughts here. Becky, go ahead with your final thoughts.
Well, final thoughts was just that will it be something that he's going to be able to live with? Again, is there going to be a social media ban? Is he going to, have to stay away from Scientology forever and a day? What exactly will be coming his way? And I think that's why he's spiraling. He's spiraling because he cannot control this situation as much as he thinks he can. That's why he's so preoccupied with all these lawsuits, because, oh my God, that's so much more important. You're going to tell me that trying to sue people for money is more important than your freedom? Then, dude, you see, that is what gets you in this situation. You don't stop and you don't think ahead. You only think about the clicks and views of the moment. He's playing with his real fucking freedom right here. And he just cannot, seriously, he cannot stay out of his own way. That's one of my thoughts. The other thought is, you're so stupid, man. You're just completely and utterly dumb.
Yeah.
Those are my final thoughts.
All right, Dougie, you're up. Your final thoughts, my man.
He's dumb. and he knows where he's going. We all know where he's going. I just hope that he has fun where he's going. Because you're so dumb. That's all I got to say.
You are so dumb. Yeah. Here's my final thoughts. I think there's a slight chance that we might be celebrating tomorrow, y'all. We talked about it on this channel for literally almost a year. We're going on 11 months. 11 months of hammering home point after point after point about this fucking grifter and liar, certified liar, right? He's lied so many times you can't even count. They're verifiable on stream, off stream, everything. He's charismatic enough to carry these grannies with him, or these grannies carrying him, I should say, and enabling the behavior that you're seeing from this piece of shit. He is going to jail, in my opinion. And tomorrow will bring, at the very least, tomorrow will bring clarity. We will be live, or at least I and probably Dougie. I don't know about Flea. She was a little under the weather. Don't know about Kitty, but
and to the East Coast people, they've been dealing with this for what, 4 years now?
Oh, more than that.
Oh,
yeah, it goes longer than that.
But yeah. I don't even remember. I don't know if it's a year or 2 years that I've been dealing with this dumb fuck. That's how crazy it's been,
Yeah, it's been like 2 years, Becky.
Yeah, damn, 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years, and I'm already so fucking fed up of this guy. I cannot imagine the East Coast having to now deal with him for what? God damn, 4 years now, guys. And you know what? And the God honest truth is, we will always have his dumb fuck stench on us. Yeah, we're always, and that's something that we're gonna have to deal with, as someone told me.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that after everything is over. We're definitely gonna talk about it. Turner's in the house. What's up, Turner? Ginger says no matter what happens, he's in a prison of his own ignorance, and that will never go away. He will never live a full life. That's also something that we're going to talk about post-mortem, Ginger. Whether tomorrow is the end or not, All I know is the end is nigh. All right. I appreciate everybody in chat. I appreciate all my panelists. We'll be back tomorrow for a special non-DT edition. It's just going to be a special presentation tomorrow. We'll be on Pins and Needles, listening for Becky and CBS.
I will be updating if possible on my community tab, and at the same time sending you texts just to
Yeah. Make sure, Becky. I'll be.
And then at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we will be on with Scooter Mom, like we've done at every hearing. Thank you, Scooter Mom. She's probably asleep right now, but she's one of my mods, one of my most trusted friends, and I seriously have so much respect for that lady.
Yeah. All right,
But let's see what tomorrow brings.
Yeah. So I'll be on early. I don't know exactly what time. Bernie will be on with me and Dougie. I don't know about Kitty. I think Kitty will be here at some point.
Oh, and Club Brain Fog is also going to be live.
Okay. Yeah, anything else, Becky, before I finish my
that's my 10th final thought for the day.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah, CBF will be live later today, Becky, or
tomorrow at the courthouse. She's going to meet me at the courthouse tomorrow, and I think I remember seeing Good SP will also be joining us. I don't know if he's gonna come on camera, but he'll be there.
Yeah, that's something to look forward to. So tomorrow's going to be an event filled day. I'll be on as early as I can. I mean, I can't promise I'm going to be on. What time is court tomorrow, Becky? The first?
And it's 8:30.
8:30 your time, so that's 9:30 my time.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I should be okay. I'm usually up early. But the question is, will Bernie be up early? I don't want to disturb Bernie. She's
true.
Jackie got in at the very end. Hey, thanks everybody for joining. If you're struggling with your mental health, please reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. Not a psychiatrist, psychologist, or a counselor, but I do listen, and sometimes that helps. But if I don't get back to you in a timely fashion, just remember, somebody out there thinks you are their favorite. Hold on to that thought. It could save your life. There's a hotline you can dial in North America or text. That number is 988. Make sure you do so if you want to get a hold of somebody right away that can listen to you. There's also 988lifeline.org, I believe, Buttercup, that you can go on and get some resources there. If you're not in North America, type in your browser of choice, mental health help, click on any of those options, and they'll eventually get you connected with somebody that can help you out. Don't do anything rash. There's always hope. All right. All right, that's all I got for today. See you guys tomorrow for a live look in at what's going on in that BS tomorrow. And that's all I got. You guys have anything else?
No.
No. Thank you guys all for joining us and rooting us on. Thank you guys. You really do mean quite a bit to me and to the panelists, obviously.
Stay safe, everybody. We'll see you guys tomorrow.